unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. The stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon!
And thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Unbeatable. It is so wonderful to have you here with us today as we get back into our adventure. All of our trainers, of course, sans Torie, because Torie will not be joining us, unfortunately, for today's episode. There was a small scheduling conflict. It is okay. We still love you, Torie. DJ will still be with us on this adventure. We are waking up on Route 25 after having camped by the river that leads into the Cerulean Cape. Some of you took care of some tasks last night, but today we have a day of travel in front of us before getting back to Cerulean itself. I don't believe we have any morning scenes that we need to take care of. We took care of a lot of our talkie stuff yesterday, if I remember correctly. So we can jump straight into running down the list of things to do in terms of our encounters for the day.
Can I throw a wrench in it? And I just want to
that's fine. Go for it.
When Noah and Nels wakes up, I just want to judge attitude. Can I get a quick attitude check on Noah and Nels, considering?
Let me figure out what their attitude is first, and then we'll let you know if you need to make a vibe check or not.
Are they stuck in here with us, or are we stuck in here with them?
Are they harsh in the vibes?
Crispy roll.
Okay. I'm scared.
Crispy roll.
25.
Crispy roll. Because I pick sometimes arbitrary dice to pick up and just get a vibe on a scale of like good to bad on how things are going.
I like
Crispy
that.
roll.
Plus you get to use your cool
They
dice.
seem calm and relaxed, and honestly, not super worried as you get up the next day. Yesterday was a very developmental day for the both of them. They had a battle they did really well in. They sort of got over a roadblock the two of them were having, and also there was another little bit of information tossed to them right before they went to sleep. So they're having a pretty decent day.
Okay.
Overall, the two of them.
Glad to hear it.
That's the vibes.
Great. Okay.
Okay. I know that Gavin mentioned at the end of last episode that he's sort of like up on top of Ava, up in the skies. Does anyone else have any notes for me before we get into today's encounter rolls?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have Badiou swinging from a little hair strand with me today as we're walking.
Little Thornton. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so keeping track of the rolls from last time, I believe the difficulty that we need to meet this time is 16, and it is Matt's turn to roll a d20 for me.
Whoa. That is a 17.
A 17.
That's my 17 for the year, guys. You'll never see it again.
You'll never see me again.
It's just like the D4 that I lost earlier today, or the remote to my light, which I also lost.
Oh, never seeing it again. Okay, I was like,
yeah, there you go.
How was a 4 like a 17? Aaron, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure that one of our mathematician audience members can tell us that 4 and 17 are basically the same number.
Probably, man.
Birdie and Kenna, can each of you roll me a d6? You'll share the encounter and the encounter table roll.
6.
I was holding
6.
1.
1. So 7. You guys landed on the most common possible answer.
Boo.
Bummer.
Boo hiss.
Pull your shit together.
Matt, roll a d4. Kenna, add or subtract?
Add.
Okay.
More is more.
Add what?
What'd you roll on your d4?
Oh,
Let's
I
do
rolled
better.
a 1.
Rolled a 1. Okay, so we go to 8.
Back to basics for me.
Hey, 8
Damn,
takes it
y'all.
out of that category, moves it to a different category. Birdie, roll me a d20.
I love when we just get to
What
roll
is happening?
a ton of
1.
dice.
1.
All of you! Get it! I need to talk to my dice for a second.
Okay. I can't wait for Matt to. Hey guys, this is the greatest moment in the history of anything, because you know how you guys were told, fuck, there's a lot of really dangerous Pokemon on this route. You guys need to be on high alert. There needs to be a moment where like we're all
A
doing it.
simple non-encounter. Just walk.
So-
Like, was he about to say eradicate?
So, Gavin, you don't even notice this on Ava from how insignificant this is. As you guys are walking, and suddenly there's a moment, as you guys are going, Seth, where you see a tiny little patch of weed grass right next to the fucking road just shakes a little bit as you walk by, and you spot a singular Oddish hiding from you guys. It's just one Oddish.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check on this Oddish and make sure it's fine, and then just do that thing where it's like I just turn it and push it back to the forest and be like, "You're doing a good job. Have a good day."
Roll me a handling check.
It's gonna be. I'll do.
That's
The
so
most
cute.
benign roll you possibly could have rolled.
16. No, wait, no,
16?
sorry. 19. 'Cause I had my
19,
Trina
Jesus. It's that thing of you guys like. Actually, you know what, Seth? Why don't you? This goes very well. Why don't you narrate how this goes for me?
Yeah, so the Oddish is kind of just shaking there on the side of the road, and at first I'm going to walk up to it and assessing the situation. Does it look like it's trying to cross the little road, or is it?
It
just
looks
nervous?
like it may have fallen asleep in the weeds here, and then spotted people walking up with giant fucking Pokemon, and is just holding still to not be noticed.
Giant Pokemon Badoo.
I was more talking about the death from above that is Ava.
That is fair.
That's very
I
fair.
think I'm going to walk over to the Oddish and squat down and just kind of like.
As you squat down, can you roll me a D100 real quick?
Do my knees pop?
Oddish being literally just a bush from above would imply that it would need to disguise itself from aerial predators.
That'd be 7.
And she's
7?
not native to this place.
On a D100?
Hey,
Wow.
give me a second.
Oh, shit.
Ava
Oh,
is an
shit.
invasive species.
As you kneel down, you realize this Oddish, instead of being a blue color, is bright green.
Oh.
What color is its leaves?
Its leaves are still green. The entire body is this vibrant, beautiful chlorophyll green versus the normal, like, off blue bulb color that Oddish would be.
This Oddish
Not
isn't
crazy.
ripe yet.
It's so impressive that Seth saw that.
That's
Guys, Matt just rolled his first natural shiny of the whole campaign.
kind of crazy. And I don't need this Pokemon. I'm still trying to rationalize that.
Does anyone need a grass type?
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, we're about
I've
to
already
fight a
got
water
2
gym,
poison
aren't
types.
we?
Oh my god.
I just think that's funny. I just think that's so funny.
I'm so sorry.
Oh
You could
my
catch it, you
god.
could-
So
You could catch it anyway.
What's even more is that I'm in even more disbelief because I rolled it with my Japanese dice. So I was like, I'm not reading this right. So this entire time you guys were talking, I was like decoding it and making sure that was the case, and it was.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Hey, you literally just did the real life Masuda method. You got the Japanese shiny.
Yeah, for real.
If you're not familiar,
That's
the Masuda
impressive.
method's a thing in the games where you breed like non-English Pokemon, and it has a higher rate of getting a shiny.
Oh,
Okay,
that's cool.
So, great. I'm going to look at this little Pokemon, and as I kind of like am assessing the situation more to be like, oh, is it trying to cross the? Hold on. What color is this?
You're asking me what color something? I don't even see what you're. What
Men
what,
have a higher
the
chance of
grass?
being colorblind, so I just need to check.
Oh, well, hang on. And Coryne like bebops over and is like, I don't even see. And
What are the
Coryne
vibes
takes
on
like
this?
one slight step back and goes, "It's green."
Okay, just checking. That's what I thought.
You're in the
green.
sky right now, but you
Any
just
color green you like.
I see them looking at something, I land and I like miss Oddish by a hair's breadth on the back of Ava. I nearly land on it.
Leave,
Corinne's like,
leave,
"No, no,
Birdie.
no, no,
Leave,
I will say
Gavin.
the 19 handling keeps this thing from being immediately terrified because Seth is
Yeah.
such a calming presence.
What are you guys looking at?
Okay.
Stop it!
I'm just gonna reach in my bag and grab a treat that I know Ava will like and just throw it in a direction that's not where that thing is.
I fall off.
What are the vibes on this Oddish?
Roll me 2d6. I've got a new chart for this. Yeah.
Ooh.
We can use some of the new natures, guys.
Oh, I'm so excited about this. This
4
is
and
so
4.
fun.
4 and 4. Never mind. We'll be using an old nature.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Brother, this guy stinks. Let's see here. You see that this Oddish, as you're kind of giving it look, it's kind of like doing the like, you said the color thing and pointed it out, and you see that like it's like kind of like hiding its face behind another like piece of vegetation, but its whole body is still sticking out. It's kind of like looking bashfully at you.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
It's doing the Tony Chopper, Matt.
I know.
It's doing the chopper.
That's so cute.
What are you doing today?
Oddish. It just is like kind of like, I'm just here. I'm just a guy.
That's very fair.
Just a guy.
Do you have friends with you? Or are you by yourself?
Oddish. It just is like very much like by itself. Like it's just like, yeah, it's all alone.
Cause I'm all alone.
It's a freak because it's a different color than the rest of its herd.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
Cut that.
No, this is a reference to
it
something
makes
specific.
sense.
This is a very Matt gets the reference I'm
Imagine
making.
Rudolph, but its whole body.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you don't got plans, we're just kind of moseying. Do you want to roll with us?
looks at you, very calm.
Do you want to roll with us?
It looks at the Staraptor in the distance, like just tearing at like a berry, like it's a piece of meat, just like blood red going everywhere.
It is an orange bear, so it would look normally like.
So it's a blue skin that is red on the inside. It looks like an Oddish.
Yeah, but hey, don't worry.
I am
Blue.
horrified.
You're green.
Corinne, can you roll me a handling check real quick, just as your ambient presence in the background? This is not going to determine, but it is going to adjust things slightly.
Absolutely, I have
Because it feels safe with Seth, not safe with Ava. So it's okay.
I rolled a 10.
10, you don't give off any off-putting vibes. So just like keeping this Seth between Oddish and Staraptor, it kind of like Oddish.
Okay. I'll grab a Premier Ball and just. You know how this works?
Oddish.
I'm just gonna like press it to its forehead. I don't even know what rank this is. This might not even work.
It got captured willingly, so you don't have to roll.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, here, I'll send you the stat block for it.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love this. It's so cute.
Let's see here. It's not gonna fit exactly with the sheet that we use, so you're gonna have to convert a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, just send it to me and then we'll.
Oh wait, wrong thing. Well, I'm gonna put it in the master sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There we go.
I didn't even catch this thing, and I'm excited.
Oh, we need to roll some stuff for it real quick. Can you roll me a d10?
10.
10. This thing's got runaway as its ability.
Oh
no.
No, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Yeah. So like the Premier Ball, it doesn't even shake. It just goes.
I thought it had
so
to do
cute.
the shake thing.
I love that there's probably no way that you end up battling with this thing. It's just you can't not catch the shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, it's the I don't have any friends.
Going
what are you
into
guys
that one
doing
folder,
today?
it's got all the.
Okay,
It's gonna go keep Sales so much company.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Cool. This thing's 11 pounds. Jeez.
Yeah, he's a chunky little guy.
Chunky. Is that the size? Did we roll for
Heavy
the
Oh,
size?
you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and see if it's actually that size or not. Roll me another D100.
54.
54.
Yeah, average,
Let's
right?
see here. Okay, no, it is a normal size. So it is
Normal
it is
size.
11 pounds.
11. That's a
Chunky
boy.
little guy. Chunky little guy.
Yeah.
Dope. I didn't have to poison Matt, which is great. This is a great feeling. I didn't have to hit him with poison powder. This is great.
Great.
Kind of crazy and wild.
Would have sent him into an immediate asthma attack. Just fucking.
Yeah, for real.
He doesn't have asthma. Would have given him asthma and then given him an asthma attack.
Jesus Christ.
The poison would have just started closing my lungs.
What happened to Seth? He went into anaphylaxis on the road, and we did not have an EpiPen.
That's horrifying.
Shoving an ordinary down his throat, trying to keep him alive.
Yeah, for real. Cool. Okay. Well, neat. I'm still in shock. I don't know how to process this.
So you captured as Oddish. Just while Matt's figuring out how he feels about this, does somebody else want to roll our other thing? I think it's Birdie's turn for encountered rolls, and we reset the number.
Ava, to the sky.
Matt's still figuring out how he feels about randomly running into this fucking thing.
I got a 17.
17. Oh, that's what we needed. There we go. Yay! Matt and Kenna, each roll me a d6, please. Guys,
Okay.
I wasn't expecting any encounters today. We rolled 2.
What is this session?
I love this.
Kenna rolled a 4.
Let's get another
Matt,
shiny.
I rolled
Let's
a
go.
4.
Matt, what'd you roll?
3.
3. Kenna, add
Another
or
shiny
subtract.
Oddish.
Birdie, d4.
Add.
Another shit. I'm kidding.
3.
3. Okay, so that's gonna put us at 10. Oh, okay. Matt, roll me a d100.
Don't do this to me.
Moltres.
Don't do this to me. No.
Not like the Moltres.
73.
A Moltres.
Oh, just
73.
animal
Interesting. Okay. Kenna, can you roll me a d10, please?
That is a 6.
A 6. Interesting. Birdie, can you roll me a d4, please? Don't you guys love it when I just make you roll dice?
I really do, actually. It's super
So
fun.
Okay. Birdie, this is going to come up with you first because you were the one on Ava's back currently. This is a good note to have.
Butterfly in the sky.
Gavin, as you're flying over the trail, and at this point you guys have made decent progress. You're off of Route 25. You've made it onto Route 24. You're beginning to start to head south. In the far, far distance, you can see the Nugget Bridge that you came through previously. But like as you're starting to go, Gavin, there's that moment where you're flying and you're sort of like a little bit higher in the sky and you can see that there's trees below you and the sun is beautiful because you've not yet entered the area where the storms are crazy and, you know, everything's going wild. But as you're flying, you notice a flicker below you in the trees of like, oh, there's like a dark spot in the trees that's like, it kind of like, what's that? And then there's a moment where you realize that it is a shadow moving over the top of the trees. It is several shadows moving over the top of the trees. And you realize, oh, if something's casting a shadow on the trees and I don't see it, and you look up as you look to the skies.
Moltres.
No, not a Moltres. Can you, in this moment, roll me a speed die for Ava? It is not turn order. It is just a speed die for Ava.
D12.
It is not a turn order.
We got this. We got this. 22.
Okay. So, in this moment, you look up as 6 Pidgeot and 2 Pidgey fly over the top of you, skimming through clouds above you. In this moment, if should you choose to try and not be noticed by them, you can get lower to the ground and not be noticed by them. If you enter combat, I will rip you apart in the skies.
Okay. These are wild.
These are wild.
Then yeah, I guess I'll try and avoid.
Okay.
If there's no fight to be had here and there's nothing to be gained, then
Hey, there's always experience in catching some Pidgeys, you know, some Pidgeottos.
Not the way that you just
I
described
was
it.
gonna say, yeah, that doesn't sound like a good
So-
you threatened me with death
I did
for me and my
threaten you
Pokemon.
with death. It kind of rolled high is all I'm saying.
Yes, Ava, the death Pokemon.
So, as you start to like bring it lower and closer to the ground, you go unnoticed. The rest of the group as a whole, we're gonna do a group check to see if you're spotted at this point in time and if you're dive bombed by Pidgeotto.
Shit.
So I'm just gonna have Coryne and Seth roll for me right now in terms of your guys' agility dice, please. You can roll a I believe there's a hiding option of some kind in our rules
There is
somewhere.
a stealth. Yep.
There
there's
we
a
go,
stealth.
that one. Yeah, roll stealth.
Oh no. I would like to apologize, everybody.
No, that's fine.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
9.
9. Oh,
You rolled a, wait,
13.
you rolled a 1 plus your stuff?
Yeah.
13 is pretty good. I was looking for a 12. Hey, 13's pretty good.
We'll take it.
Thank
You are going
thank you,
to have to
Seth.
stand
Thank you,
off
Seth.
to the side of the road for a moment. As Gavin comes down, Gavin,
Get
how do
off
you
the
warn the
road!
others? Get off the road!
Mushrooms!
As Gavin comes down, you hear this cry, and you look up and you do see a flock of Pidgeotto going over the top. There's no full-grown Pidgeot among them, thank goodness. But you could have gotten into combat if any of you had failed your stealth checks, and that would have been very bad for you guys. You know what? for successfully getting through that, take Fitty experience to one of your Pokemon, each of you.
Thank
Just take
you.
Okay, I'll
Fitty.
take it.
There we go.
I feel like for a second, Coryne is like, Thornton? Like, doesn't see it and is like,
he's still on the road.
He's so hit.
He's running
She
to
can't
the
see
grass. He's sprinting, it zooms out, he's moving at half an inch an hour.
It does that thing where it's
so
the really
cute.
tight zoom in where you hear like the doom doom ta doom doom ta doom, and it zooms out, and it's just like
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I've got to warn Gru! It's just him moving on his mobility scooter at 2 miles an hour.
Oh, that's good.
Fuck yeah. Okay, guys, I wasn't expecting anything to happen
This
today.
is
Several
goofy.
things have happened.
This is
Yeah,
real
what a wild time for Torie to miss. All right, Kenna, it's your turn for the encounter roll.
DJ got carried off by the Pidgeotto swarm and been dropped off back at town.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my big Dragon Eye Dice D20. Waka-cha!
Yay.
11.
Hey, we don't run into anything. Thank God we didn't run 3 for 3 on that shit.
That was
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. Okay, having been delayed slightly by the Pidgeotto flock going overhead and avoiding them.
We were like, this area is full of dangerous Pokemon that aren't like supposed to be in this region. We encountered an Oddish and Pidgeotto.
Hey, don't act like that wasn't scary as fuck. So, having been delayed by the Pidgeotto coming overhead and walking through everything, it is getting to like late afternoon, early evening by the time, so like 3 p.m. That was for you, Falcon. Haha. It's getting to be like probably like 6 or 7 by the time you guys get back into town.
What a shout out.
As you guys start getting back into town, you start getting back into the area where the weather's kind of fucking crazy. Kenna, can you roll me a d12, please?
Yes.
I'm probably back on the bike
I
now
rolled
with that.
an
Okay.
8.
As you guys are getting back into the weather, there is no precipitation at the moment. There is no snow, there is no rain, but the storm clouds are heavy and rolling, and you do hear a lot of thunder. Seth, roll me an intelligence die, please. Adding your type spec.
Ooh.
Just type spec or also like badge like normal?
Yeah, badge like normal as well, but
Okay,
I was
gotcha.
giving you the addition type spec.
Behold the
11.
god of thunder.
There is something about the thunder and lightning above you to where it feels less like crazy and less like manic and frenetic. Frenetic is the word I'm looking for. There's less energy to the lightning and thunder that you feel than what you felt previously.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like sort of like an odd, like sort of like back feeling in the back of your skull, just sort of like a buzz that you feel like that doesn't sound like quite right. It's kind of like when you like go to look like up of a YouTube video of like a scene you've seen before, and the audio just isn't as crispy as it was when you remember watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that feeling, but for the thunder and lightning above you. But you guys managed to make your way into town. Are you stopping by anywhere, or are you going straight through to Cornucopia?
I think we'll stop by the Pokemon Center so we can
Oh,
see,
okay. You gonna stop by and see JJ?
Yeah, Oddish
happening,
checked
yeah.
out.
Okay. So
Did we need to go back to the Miracle
Miracle
Bike
Cycle?
shop? Yeah,
I
to
don't think
let
so.
them know that we
I can text him.
completed it. Okay.
Okay. Boo,
He'll
you'll send
probably
that text message.
be at my house
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so heading to the Pokemon Center, you guys managed to make your way. Doing the thing of, once again, the streets are packed because there's no precipitation happening. So you guys managed to kind of shove it. You're definitely not on bikes once you're in the city. The
No
bike
bike
paths,
lanes?
yeah, the bike lanes are packed. There's too many people just everywhere. It's just easier to shove everything back in your backpacks. And you guys end up heading down the road, eventually getting to the Pokemon Center. It's once again full. But JJ seems to be just as overworked as she was last time you were here. As you guys walk in, you see the front desk where the younger Nurse Joy is sitting. She's sort of like typing into things. But this time, there is the addition of a small pink Pokemon that I believe, other than Seth, 2 of you are not acquainted with. As you see that sitting on the desk, like sort of like picking up little forms and like passing little ID badges back to all their trainers and everything. There is just this egg-shaped pink Pokemon with tiny little stub arms and tiny little stubby legs, with its own little like pouch that's got like a white egg on the front of it. As you see that there is a Happiny sitting on the counter.
Does it
it's up to you
seem
guys to-
crowded to get to the desk like before, or?
It is the thing of like there's still like a crowding line in the lobby, but walking around the line and going up to the side, you guys should be fine. It's kind of like when you're in a coffee shop and it's crowded in that there's like a 20-person line, but there's like space to walk around.
I think I'm gonna go to the side, like we did before, and kind of like wait for a beat. But then if Happening sees me, just distract Happening. But then if JJ sees me, then I will act further. But it depends on who interacts first.
Roll me d10. 3. It is gonna go ahead and be Happening that notices you first as like Happening, like, you know, in her tiny little stub arms picks up the little trainer ID that's on the counter, hands it up to someone, looks and goes, Happy, and just like notices you in the corner and starts like waddle across the counter and just leaps from the counter at you.
Oh my god.
To the face. Oh,
if I remember correctly, Happening is not a light Pokemon.
Say, yeah, you got really heavy Happening.
Let's see here. As you catch 50 pounds of Pokemon.
Some medicine ball hits you in the chest.
Can you roll me an athletics check with an advantage because you've done this before, please?
Oh, okay. It's not even that I've done it before. It's the I'm not ready for it. I don't think it's the where that's coming from. 9.
Okay. With a 9, it is a moment where you like see this Pokemon. It is like it's like what was said earlier. It's like catching a medicine ball, and you take one minor wound into your gut as the Pokemon just lands, but you manage to catch her properly. And she looks up and goes, a pity, and sort of like just like has her little hands in the air and doing the thing. And you see JJ turns and goes, "Oh, you guys are back!" And then she goes once, and then she turns back and starts like just like typing through to help somebody else, gets them through, and turns to you guys and goes, "Oh, how did everything go at the lighthouse?"
Give me a second. Knock the wind out of
It went
on the way back.
It went really good.
The counter.
It went really good. That's hello. Just like looking at the little Oddish that gets dropped there. You do see, like, of the like 20 people in line, like 8 heads do this, like sticking out of the line. And there's a moment where there was like a loud amount of conversation going on, and it just like probably goes to a third of the volume that it was previously.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like a bunch of people just stop and look and go, huh. It's kind of like seeing a really expensive version of a shitty car, where it's like, that's a really tricked out Honda Civic.
Don't call Oddish bad.
I'm here for
Oddish
it.
is cool.
Oddish just happens to be one of the most common Pokemon in the area that's around you,
That's
but
fair.
seeing a shiny one is notable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Because it's like 1 in 8,000, you know?
Damn.
We found same. I don't know. We found him on the way back.
Well, it is lovely to meet you. Here, do you want a snack? And she just grabs over and grabs a little like bowl of like Pokemon treats. That's like the thing, and she offers it. And he goes, Oddish, and just grabs with its mouth and just, and then just starts getting a little shy and a little bashful looking at her.
Okay, if you're done, we can bring you. It's a lot. Bring him back. But no, we're coming back in from the lighthouse, and we want to stop by, see Happiny, get hit by Happiny, get hurt by Happiny, all those things. And we're probably just heading back to my house. So when you get off your shift, if you want to come by, you can. But if not,
Okay.
how's
I'm closing
work
tonight,
life
so I'll be
going?
done probably around like midnight, because we take the 3-hour break from midnight to 3 a.m.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll probably just stay tonight, but I'll swing by tomorrow because I've got the afternoon shift. Actually, I had some stuff I wanted to chat with you guys about. You guys are heading to Saffron within the next like week or two, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I hire you to like escort me down there?
Hire as in pay us money?
Well, I mean the Pokemon Center would pay you.
Oh, sure.
It doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah, I don't know why you're wanting to pay us or anything, but yeah, sure. Why? Yeah.
Okay,
what's
yeah.
going on?
I need to be in Saffron in like 2 weeks for Joy-Con. It's coming up.
Oh, okay, cool. Neat.
Yeah.
Corinne is
okay.
like, there's a Joy-Con?
Yeah, you look in your face of disbelief. JJ notices you and goes, "Oh, yeah, my whole family gets together, and it's just there's so many of us that it's like, might as well just rent out a hotel and a convention center. There's a lot
Pretty
of us.
crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just a gigantic family reunion?
Basically, yeah.
And you call it Joy-Con?
Well, it actually has a much longer name, but Seth started calling it Joy-Con a couple years ago, and it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
You know?
That's awesome!
Yeah.
You get lost.
But anyway, I need to travel down there, and teleporting's really expensive right now, and the taxis are all in use all the time. So I figure I might as well, like, you know, just travel on the road, because... And she picks her hands and puts it on either side of Happany's ears. Happany is not ready to be traveling on her own with me, and I don't really have any other Pokemon, so I'd have to rent from the center if I wanted to.
That's fair.
Just takes the hands off.
Yeah, we can absolutely have you covered.
Oh, but you picked up a couple more people, and you see that Noah goes, and the two of them have just been standing silently and awkwardly in the back of this. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. Nels is very much more like shy and quiet in this very public space than he was previously.
Yeah, I do quick introductions.
Okay. Oh, nice to meet you. You guys. Oh, I remember you guys. You guys were here like a month ago. Yeah, I spent some time in here. I spent. That's a nice way of putting it. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't do
Noah.
super well on our challenges. And like JJ turns and like keeps helping other people, but you just upon hearing that, like 4 people in line just like here because it's just that thing of people have been getting their asses handed to them here.
Damn, Coryne kind of gets like a sweat drop on her
I am a
forehead,
bit
and it's like,
concerned
Jesus,
about. I don't have
that
much in the way of
difficult.
type advantage.
Yeah, well, see, you don't have type advantage. Imagine if your entire team was fire types.
I mean, I'm not going to criticize your team comp, but that's a thing to consider when you are.
It's called being a specialist. You know, we take sacrifices. I'll get a pick for something to balance out my team at some point. And then JJ goes, okay, well, I'm not gonna get off my shift for a little bit, but do you guys need anything else? Like I'm just gonna be doing this for the next 3 hours.
Wanted to show you the shiny Oddish and see Happiny.
Yeah. And you see JJ kind of like gives you a look and then gives the others a look. And there's a moment of like, she wants to broach a subject, but there are like 6 other people here. So she just kind of like lets it slide. But you definitely note that, Seth.
We'll dog ear that. Come back.
We'll dog ear that. Okay, yeah.
Make a distraction. I'm told I can be obnoxious.
I don't think at this point that Gavin or Coryne would have noticed. Yeah, I think this is one of those ones that unless you were actively looking for it, it would just escape your attention, sort of thing.
Corinne's not gonna notice. Corinne's gonna look at JJ and be like, "Do you mind if I talk to your Happiny? Totally okay if not."
Apologies, I was shocked by something.
Roll natural 20.
It was a natural 1. No,
So,
and get out as well.
JJ looks and goes, yeah, no, I mean, Happany's very social, you know.
Happiny hits the emergency button.
Happany looks at you and goes, Happany! And jumps at you.
And Corinne is gonna pick up Happiny, and Corinne's gonna go,
You gotta roll me an athletics check first to see how it goes.
Done. Oh my god, done.
I will
Hang
put
on,
your
I know
triathlete
it's a
physicality
D20.
in this.
Yes!
This
I was gonna say, you are just
Could
fancy
I have
medicine ball.
used
It should
Corinne's
apply.
triathlete thing for my
You
catch?
can't.
Oh my god, math is hard. What's 17 plus 19?
Enough.
Jesus.
Enough.
Plus 3.
It's enough.
39.
Incredible. So I look
you
at
can
Happy,
one hand catch her like in the belly. Like
Spin
And I
around
go-
with a
I go-
basketball.
do you want to do some exercise? Well, it's exercise for me.
you get halfway through your sentence and she goes, Happiny! And she just starts like hugging your face sort of thing. Seth, Happany's a very social Pokemon. It is a weirdly instant connection with this other trainer of just like, that's my second fucking nat 20 of the day for
We're
dealing with how
cracked
well something
today.
goes.
I
That's
start doing
crazy.
medicine ball throws up in the air.
Happiny, you know, this whole thing.
I do that for the rest of the time we're here.
Yeah, they're not getting
As-
that from
Your
me.
abs are insane right now.
As that happens, you see she starts to like laugh as she is in the air, and there's kind of like a very sweet like chime to her laugh, and you realize after a moment that like it's not just like a chime, it's a move is being used as you feel sort of like fatigue and like sickness like sort of moving from your bodies as heal bell starts to get used. If you guys had status conditions, they'd be removed now.
What if I
This
had
is
a
the
wound?
best workout partner ever. He's
Yeah, I
going.
feel like I could just do this forever.
It's really
It's
great.
incredible.
Yeah, JJ
You
goes,
always see people working out with like Machoke. It's like, no.
no,
happening.
do it, dude.
Happening.
Goddess of gains is all I'm saying. Chansey will get you
incredible.
gains, especially because like it can learn gravity, so you just do like gravity training, like Dragon Ball, like
Damn,
yeah.
that's sick.
Resistance
that's sick.
training.
Let's go. Yeah. So you play with Happening
We
for
need
a
to get one
little
of these for
bit.
Charles.
I will say this is probably where Noah and Nels are going to separate from you guys, given that I don't know that there's an open invitation for 2 extra people to go stay at the Cornucopia and take care. And also they were planning on splitting from you guys when you got to Cerulean anyway.
They get to my house, my dad's like, winners only.
Damn. Damn, that's
I'm
harsh.
kidding. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Though.
So they're gonna look at you, Coryne, and go, yeah, I think we're gonna get a room for the night and probably start getting training for our next challenge towards the Cerulean Gym, or if we're gonna move on and come back.
Yeah. Do you mind if can I just come hang out with you for like a second? I just wanted to ask you guys, like, you know, what your plans are and stuff like that.
Nels kind of looks up at Noah, or down at Noah. I guess Nels is technically the taller one.
Yep.
Because Noah's thicker, but Nels is taller. Yeah. Nels looks down at Noah and kind of goes, I hadn't really gotten that far yet. And Noah's like, yeah, I think we're still trying to pick if we're going to challenge this gym again, or if we're going to try and just move on and come back at the end of the season when maybe, because once Diesel is an Arcanine, we can ride him pretty much anywhere, and we'll get there pretty quick.
Oh,
You've definitely got the... I'm not here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a 101.
Okay. Get in frame. What are you doing?
Matt, can you just solo screen him for that bullshit?
Crazy.
I'm not here.
But, you know, we haven't really decided where we're going yet. We just know that we're now going to restart the journey, which is, you know, because we did really good on our battle. Yeah, we did. I really think we can do well.
Yeah. I mean, you really almost had DJ and I. That was, woof. That was crazy.
I think if I hadn't been trying out our brand new move at the top of that battle, things would have gone very differently.
Hey, but that was the time to try, right? And now you know.
Training would have been the time to try. You shouldn't use a technique till you understand how it works.
Oh, okay, wisdom. Okay, wiseness.
Yeah. You know, I just watch a lot of kung fu movies.
You do. That you do. I did want to do just a quick check-in with you, Nels, and I kind of throw Noah a look. It did seem like you were having a pretty decent time with Bill. Did you want to stay? I mean, you're doing so well, and I think going on would be really great, and I think you can absolutely do it. But also, if that's not what you want to do, and I throw Noah another quick look, it's something to think
Noah's sitting
about.
there, kind of like biting his fist, like, yes, this is a conversation that needs to be had. Damn, he was not expecting to have that conversation at this exact moment.
When, if not now?
Yeah, and Noah's is kind of like, well, you know, I enjoy really working with Bill, and I do think that we need to help him find another assistant while we're out on the road. And I could honestly see myself doing that post this season, but I think Noah had some really great points about, like, this is our only, you know, rookie year, and wasting a lot of that being an assistant. Well, it's not a waste, but going and being an assistant for that time, I think would take away a lot from the experience.
Sick.
Yeah.
I
could always do it next year, you know?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You'd be
I'll
so
crash
good at
out
it,
at like 4 badges, and then, you know, I'll go back to Bill's tower. It'll be great.
You are not gonna crash out at 4 badges. You're gonna get it. You're gonna do great. I have all the leaf. What?
For our audio only listeners, Seth just held up 3 fingers and quietly mouthed 3 badges.
Wow!
That's where the crash out's gonna happen.
Fired. You're fired.
What are they on now? Are they on 2?
They're on 2, yeah. So they're gonna get a 3rd and then crash out.
No, they're not.
They crash out getting the 3rd if they stay here.
Yeah, no, we can do that.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine. And when we figure out where we're going, we'll let you know, because, like, you know, we still need to go back and do the Pallet Gym at some point, and we need to go do the Cinnabar Gym at some point. Maybe we just skip those 2 and just do the other ones, because we only need 8. I mean, we're not going to get to 8, but we only need 8, and then we have to do Victory Road.
Ooh, Victory Road. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. Considering the death rate for rookies in Victory Road is like 1 in 10, I don't know that we do Victory Road.
You know what? And that's a decision that you can make when you get not the counting, Matt.
I'm not here.
Matt's not here. Matt, turn around and put your feet on your bed. You're not here.
I'm not
You're not
giving
here.
you guys my
5,
feet for
6,
free.
7.
Thank you,
Tanner
Brody.
in for millions. 8, 9. Like, fuck. Okay. Yeah,
Harry's
you guys
gonna
can cross that.
For rookies.
There you go. Via fire extinguisher. Anyway, or a flare gun.
It's just a threat.
You guys can cross that road when you get to it. Anyway.
Burn that bridge
Okay.
when we cross it.
Yeah. But like, if you're ever in the same town as us and want to do a battle at some point, we'd be down.
Yeah. Oh, hell
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm kind of itching. Like when we see you guys again, I want to battle Seth. That guy hasn't battled a single time of the 2 times we've came in. It was a double battle both times, and we haven't seen him fight.
Bro, good luck. Good luck when you
Yeah.
match against Seth.
I mean, he's probably a water type specialist, right? I would assume based
Yeah.
off of where he's from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
But-
well,
I don't know. Have you
Lies
have
to
you
them.
seen his whole team?
straight up lies to them.
Lies
He has
to
one
them.
water type.
One water type.
Technically
I
speaking,
mean,
you
he
are a
has-
type specialist in
you
that
are
you
a
have the
type
type
specialist
spec.
in water, yeah.
Hey,
Um, Have
Yeah.
you seen the rest of his team? I mean, when we were camping,
I
I
mean-
don't remember. I kind of went off.
Well, it's a bunch of Pokemon that we like didn't
Bunch of
really
freaks.
recognize. Like there's like that, like I'm assuming they're like rock thing, like because it drinks so much water, it's probably a water type, right? The little purple thing. Because it absorbed like a whole pond during training.
What is Anchor?
Rock and grass.
Roggrass. No.
And
No,
then he's
it's
got a
not.
shark. That thing's gotta be a water type.
Are we certain
That's a
your friends are
dragon.
cut out for this lifestyle?
Listen, I'm gonna need you guys to hop into your Pokedexes a little bit more.
Hit the books.
Feel free to scan, okay? Feel free to scan.
Yeah.
But like, text me when you guys get your next badge.
Okay.
Maybe I can
we will
meet
do.
up with you guys, and then we'll battle.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be this one. We got to sign up for our challenges still because it is a pretty long waiting period to get to sign up for our badges. So if anyone wasn't signed up in this group, they should definitely sign up now.
Fuck, yeah, I get
So
in
that
line.
they could get a spot.
It's in line.
Hey, Bernie, what are you doing during this conversation?
I'm in the queue.
Yeah, there you go. We'll roll for that in a second.
Okay.
If you ever want to swing by, we'll be around.
Always. Okay, great. Well, yeah, you guys might want to hop in line.
I
for
assume you're going to be in
when-
town for a little bit, so we'll see you around town for the next couple
Yeah.
of days at the very least.
My gym battle's on Saturday.
Okay, we'll try and be there.
Sick. Okay.
All right, we'll see you later.
Deuces.
As that's happening, you know what? I'm gonna have Matt roll for Birdie's gym challenge.
Fuck is this shit?
Matt, roll me a
Matt's had his
D20.
good roll for the year already.
Yeah, hey. You're ready
For
to
the
get a 4.
year is crazy.
2025, yo.
Hey.
That was it.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. That's pretty
That's not
good.
bad.
On
So
what?
that's
half
my 9
rounded
for the
down will be
year.
4. So your gym battle will be in 4 days, which is on.
Could I use I don't care actually. Never mind.
So I actually wanted you to roll low. Was the whole reason I had Matt roll. Was the whole reason. That was the entire reason I had Matt roll that because I
Aiming
wanted a
for a
low
low
number.
number.
Could
I
I
see.
use? I don't care. Never mind.
Oh.
Let's see. So today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, yours will be on Sunday. It'll be the day after Corinne's.
Oh,
Sick.
sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So with that, you guys finish up at the Pokemon Center unless you had anything else you wanted to say?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. You guys can head south to Cornucopia Daycare unless there was anywhere you wanted to stop.
But we sent the text to Edgar.
To Miracle Cycle. And he already gave you guys your bikes, so your payment is good for that because those bikes are worth a lot more than what you guys just did. Let's see. Well, I mean, you can't really pedal in town, but once you get out of town, you can pedal, which means that we have one encounter roll left as it's getting into nighttime. That I believe is Seth's turn again because it'll be the 4th one of the roll, and that means we've the 4th one of the
Aaron's
day.
getting out all my good rolls for
Birdie,
the next
that
session
windup
when
was
we need to roll more
crazy.
stuff.
That was a good
I'm
one,
ready
though.
to Yeet this through
Am
my
I
monitor.
rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling a d20, Matt, and it's lower difficulty now that it's nighttime.
19. There goes that for the
Golly.
I don't get
Damn.
anything.
Let's go. I'm glad I didn't do it because I rolled 9.
Is crazy. All right, Kenna and Birdie, each of you give me a d6.
Like a D6. Like a
Like a
D6.
D6. 1.
6.
1.
How did we
Guys.
flip?
Stop doing this.
Guys,
Stop it.
fuck
That's
it. I'm not letting you guys roll for
shiny-
shit anymore.
That's another
I'm not
shiny
letting,
Oddish.
you
Just
keep
let-
rolling 7s.
Let me
Stop
roll
rolling
it.
7s.
Let me roll it.
We should go to a casino.
Matt, roll 1d6. You can have.
Yeah,
you can have.
let's play craps.
What's your d6?
2. Normal.
2, 3 total. Thank God we finally get to pull something off the rare list. Jesus
Jeez,
Christ.
Guys,
All
come
right.
on. Lock in, actually.
You know what, Kenna? Let's use up your one good roll for the session. Give me a d20 roll.
No. Okay, big dragon eye dice. Damn, 17.
Let's go.
Okay.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty
You
good.
you finally showed us the 17. None of the numbers you showed us was 17.
No, I just wanted to show the
That's a good word.
eye, but then I
That's-
realized
that's
it's like
really
gravity. You're
see,
never going to be able to see it.
We
That
are
is how that works.
defying gravity.
Okay, aside from holding space, what happens?
Let me say, I'm grabbing. Shut up.
I'm grabbing.
Hey, Kenna, can you do me a
Yes.
favor?
Always.
You rolled this encounter, so I'm gonna let you roll me the spot hidden check.
Why the fuck would you have me roll that? Hang on,
Bertie,
let me
can you roll
grab
me
my
D4, please?
D4.
But can I roll it? I got a d20.
Oop, okay,
1.
4.
1. Okay, this is actually
8.
interesting.
I'm
Matt,
rolling
can you roll me
dog
D100,
shit today.
please?
Get
12.
your fucking... Lock the fuck in.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my
4,
dice.
8, 12, 16.
Okay.
There's the one.
The numbers.
17,
What do they
17.
mean, Mason?
Okay, so hold
spot hidden,
on.
17,
Yeah.
18, 19, 20. I just exploded so much on a D4.
Okay, Matt, what was your D100 roll? It was 8?
44.
Oh, okay. Jesus, I thought it was 8. I was like, what
Okay,
the
yeah,
fuck?
that's
Why is
not
this
super
8? Why is
intuitive.
this 8?
Because
Four
it's
plus
8!
I'm
Because it's
joking.
8.
Because you
Okay.
hold your 8 fingers, Matt.
Bertie, roll me
No,
another D100
this is
roll.
in the
Kenna,
10
roll me
slot.
2d6s, please.
Okay.
21.
21.
5 and 3.
5
5
and
and
3.
3.
I apologize.
Easy
I'm
It's
I'm
okay.
frazzled right now. 5 and 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. So as you guys are like biking down the trail, it is now nighttime. Oh, actually, I need another weather roll. Bertie, roll me a d12, please.
9.
9. Ooh, okay. Heavy downpours have started as you guys are starting to leave town. Just
Ooh.
sheets of rain coming down. It's that thing where you can see the visible sheets, like the full like waves of rain coming down. And they're the big thick drops too, so everyone feels like a pebble off your face. And when you're
Damn.
going on a bike, you're hitting all that shit horizontal. You know,
Jesus.
you are soaked through immediately. Any Pokemon you have that aren't water types are extremely uncomfortable if they're out, kind of thing.
If it started raining, I would have returned Axel.
Yeah, sounds good. It is not safe to be on Ava for this one, Gavin.
Yeah,
so you should-
as soon as we got into the place with the when the unpredictable weather, I got off Ava.
yeah,
I did call
100%.
that out.
Yes. I was just double checking for you that you would have her away. But as you guys are traveling, the only light right now, because the moon is obviously not here, the stars are not here, the only light is the occasional flash of lightning and the flashlights, including wind-up ones, on the front of your bikes. And you get
mine
the point
is
where,
the
like,
wind up, but it's as I pedal.
yeah, it's got
That's
the
what
little
Charlie
dynamo in it. It's doing the whole thing. But DJ gets stuck in like the mud at one point because she's got a scooter versus the bike that you guys have. It's that thing where I think it's probably easier if DJ puts like her like scooter away and is on the back of somebody else's bike.
Yeah, it gets on the pegs.
Yeah.
Definitely
and,
gonna be Corinne's.
Coryne, as you're traveling, DJ on your back as you're going, because then DJ gets to do this, and we all know
Hang
DJ
on,
likes to
spider
feel
monkey.
Corinne's muscles.
I was thinking Yoda, but
You're traveling, Coryne, with a, you said 17, no, you said 19, right?
20. 20 and all.
Crazy. With a 20, you would notice the tiny flicker of orange light that doesn't quite match the lightning that's been going or the flashlights anywhere. Just off the side of the path, maybe like 20 feet deep into the grass. You just out the corner of your eye spot a tiny little flicker of orange light in the grass.
I actually, you let me know if I can do this. I actually shout to DJ over my shoulder and I say, "Hey, there was an orange light over there. Can you see what that is?" And I pedal over closer
That's
to
good to
it,
know.
and I
DJ's got a
just
really
pause.
good int die. Give me a second.
Yeah.
As you say it, DJ goes, I see it too, but I don't know quite what it is.
I'm plumb confused.
I'm plumb confused, actually.
Do you mind if we stop?
It's kind of wet, but sure.
Your bike hit a rock? What?
Yeah, you see Seth,
Hang
Seth
on,
and
y'all. Hang
Gavin.
on a second. Hang on. And I do.
Akira slide.
Wait, actually, the idea that Seth and or Gavin is in front of you while the three of you are riding bikes is insane. Actually,
Even with DJ on your back,
it's
we're in the back.
crazy. There's a
Well,
2d4 athletic roll.
I have an acro bike.
Right,
That's
but
fine.
I assume like when I swerve over, they might have like
He technically
whatever,
is
and then I'm
before
just
you.
gonna
No,
like,
they
stop
catch up to
totally.
you at this point in time.
Oh, okay, heard. Yeah, they catch up. I just want to make sure that it's not like a
Slide an
fire
extra
type
3 feet after I hit the
Pokemon.
brakes.
caught in the rain.
That is fair.
All right, I go take a look. Who is it?
You said an orange flash?
A slight
Yeah.
orange flash. Okay, so you take a look. Taking a look means getting off your bike and starting to walk into like the tall grass off the
Sure.
route. You're immediately in like waist deep, soaking wet grass. But like it's fucking cold, and you're doing that thing when you walk and your legs are getting tangled. Can you roll me just like again an athletics check, but with your
Yeah, sure.
physicality?
Yeah.
Anybody would have to make this, but you're the one who is the correct choice to make it.
I'm also kind of just like talking, and I'm like, "Hey, is there a Pokemon stuck out here? Are you okay?" Like in a really like
Yeah, but you
calming
gotta-
tone, as much as I can.
Yeah, you gotta remember you're in the middle of a massive storm, and your voice doesn't go more than like a foot in front of you.
That's
Thanks for doing
a
it. We're weathering the storm.
19 plus a 9 is a 28, plus my 3 badges is a 31.
Holy fuck.
I gotta let you roll physicality more often. Jesus. Okay.
Corinne's
You-
built like
We're still
Dwayne
chains.
Johnson.
You get to the point where you start like shuffling your feet in front of you to bend the grass versus trying to step on it, and that makes it a lot smoother and faster.
You go up on a tree, you just pick the tree up, move it out of the way.
As you get to sort of like the middle of it, there's like a lot of like, leftover branches and pieces of wood that are in the grass that like you do get the occasional like little cuts on your ankles just like from walking.
Yeah. Oh, I
but eventually
hate
you come
grass
to like
cuts.
a hollowed out like chunk of wood in the center of the field. Can you roll me? Give me a second. I need to check a chart actually.
My hand hovering over my dice.
Let's see here. I have to find gravity. That's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the fucking day.
That's on you.
Let's see. Special defense. Can you roll me a charm roll, please? Not like as a static thing. You still add your rank.
Sure.
But it's just a charm roll, please, because that's the equivalent of special defense.
Okay, so that was a 6, plus my 3 badges is a 9.
Oh, actually, I so apologize. This is not a special defense roll. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have you roll a different die. I do apologize.
Okay, that's okay.
You are gonna roll me fortitude, please.
It's even it's a better chance. That's my D12. I rolled the same number. It's a 6 plus 3.
Okay.
God bless.
Okay. And then, so what was your total?
9.
9. Okay, so as you like start to like investigate this like this wooden log, and you're kind of trying to calmly talk and say things, you get to the log itself, and it's probably like 4 feet long, hollowed out on one end. You can see like it seems like mostly sheltered from the rain on the inside. You see a little bit of like dry area, but there is water that hits the edge of like the lip of the open top of the log and is just sliding in, and you hear like a whimper. And as you like lean in to see what the whimper is, there's a right by your face as you just barely miss a set of like fangs that are on fire that just barely miss your face.
The fuck?
Scary.
As there is some sort of like mud-soaked figure that you cannot immediately see what this Pokemon is, only that it's like main canines are like alight in flame, and they bit at you and then retreated back into the log.
Hey, whoa. And I find, can I find like a piece of bark or something that can divert the drip off of the inside of the log to like ramp it down?
Sure, absolutely. There's plenty of wood that you would have to go around. I'm not even gonna make a roll for that.
I go ahead and I do that, and then very carefully, I peek in and I try to see what Pokemon it is. And I take
It
my
is-
Pokedex and I put it around the corner to scan.
You are in a near pitch black room, or like the area. That you're in, like,
area. It's like really dark. Yeah, with the flashlight.
And everything is soaking wet. You pull your Pokedex out, and it's just immediately like you can't read the screen from the amount of water running down it, kind of thing. But you can make an educated guess. At a disadvantage, please roll me Pokemon lore.
Oh, okay. I think yes, that's like the most one that I have points in. I think that's my D10. Okay.
Yeah, but remember, you're taking minus D4 to this.
Ooh. Okay. Well,
I
that's
know what
already
this
not
might
great.
be.
I rolled a... Okay, hang on, let me math this. I rolled a 5 minus
Raikou.
minus 2, so that's 3.
It's a baby
plus
Entei, actually.
Plus my 3 in
the one
Pokelore
I
is
meant.
6, plus my badges is another 9.
Okay, 9 is pretty good. You do that thing where you're like going through the Rolodex and you like look back at your friends who are all like standing there. You all saw the little flash of orange, but Coryne seems to still be like in control of the situation. And you're like Rolodexing in your brain. Okay, I spent a long time warning the Pokedex, doing all these things. Da, 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 da. What's native? What's
Fangs,
native? What's
fire.
around here?
Yeah.
I mean, you saw one of these this morning. This is a Growlithe that is soaked in mud and deep in this tree trunk. That seems to be alone. If you remember, Growlithe and Arcanine are pack animals. This is just a solo one because Birdie rolled a 1.
How
I
could
like
you
that
do
this is
that,
my
Birdie?
fault.
How could you do that?
Is this a side quest opportunity to reconnect it with its pack?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Can it be? I
You're
feel so
coming with
bad
me.
for it.
Oddish
Yeah,
is
that's
the pack
crazy.
Pokemon.
Damn, that's crazy. Get it out of the fucking tree trunk first and we'll talk.
Yeah, if
Okay,
only there was a
okay,
place
okay,
that
okay.
The
you
way to
could-
keep it dry though is the trouble.
I feel like this is one of those where like you see a feral animal outside and you have to try to help it, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to catch it.
Okay. Do you want to enlist any of your friends to assist you first? You should do that. Please do that.
I would really love to actually enlist DJ's help, since
Okay, no
she
one
has
else?
experience with rehabilitating Pokemon. I'm gonna
No
go ahead
one
and
else
shout.
is here.
Wait a damn minute! I'm gonna shout to the rest of the group. I'm gonna say, "Hey, there's a lone Growlithe out here. I want to try to catch it."
Got it.
Have fun with that.
I love you guys so much. I love you so much.
Do you want
Corinne's gonna yell at everybody. Get your ass over here and help me.
Come on, DJ, they're talking to you.
It's the one cast member
suck.
who's not here. The one cast member.
a crazy pull? Can we FaceTime Torie to help us on this real quick?
Tori's busy.
Yeah. Do you want Anchor to absorb water?
Yep.
Okay.
DJ, go ahead and take Anchor.
DJ walks Anchor over.
You see what I deal with on the daily. You see this?
It's just.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
Oh fuck.
I can wait over with Anchor.
Okay, yeah, you guys wait over. Corinne showing you guys the situation. Very obviously, you can see what's going on here. With Anchor and now the diverted piece of wood, you're able to dry out the inside, and immediately it all just sort of like dries out inside, and there's a very confused from inside the fucking log. Corinne, you're gonna try and like catch it, or catch it.
No, like Pokeball catch it. I don't need it to be out in the rain anymore.
All right, fucking yeah, let's go. All right, throw a ball down there. Yeet, as the
Okay.
kids say.
2d20, here we come, due to my trainer archetype, strong arm. Yum. Oh shit, well. Wait! You can explode on d20s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and then I rolled
Kill
a
this
1.
Pokemon.
20,
It takes 4 major
One.
wounds. It dies.
It's a Pokeball
Seven.
shaped hole through its head.
28, 29, 30, 31.
31. You needed to beat a 19. So as you like, you know, throw the ball down there, it is the thing of like you're throwing it down like a long tube, so there's the displacement of air that immediately, and you guys all see a flash of red light, and then you hear from inside the log, and now it's 4 feet down a log. You gotta get the ball out.
Man.
I grab a stick and I start getting the ball down.
You have so many small Pokemon you could just send down to get it.
It's wet and rainy. I don't want them in the rain.
Anchor, can you go get the ball, please? Oh wait, no.
No, I'm gonna see if
we have
Kenna gets it
DJ.
with the stick first.
We have DJ. Send DJ.
I want to see if Kenna gets it with the stick first. Throw me an agility roll, DJ. Or
Oh my
fucking
God.
Corinne.
Who the
There's
fuck
so many
am I?
words.
4, 8, or sorry, 7.
7? Okay, you do not manage to get it out with just the stick, and you do have to rely on Anchor going all the way down and coming back up with it, and just it's sort of like in his little tentacles just hands you the Pokeball.
Thank you,
Bone
Anchor.
Okay.
I say to the ball, I'm so sorry. We're gonna try to find where you got separated. Okay. I hope you're comfy in there, and I stick it in my bag.
Okay. Then you guys can get back to your bikes. As you've been here, the bikes standing up on their kickstands have sunk like 2 inches into the mud at this point.
Yeah.
And you guys have to do that thing where you like push them out of the mud to like, and there's that like suction noise of like mud getting displaced and you go like, you know, out of the mud and everything. You manage to get back on them. For the two of you who are not athletic, it is a like exercise in punishment. You guys trying to bike through this mud and rain. Yeah, Gavin, there's a moment where you're just kind of like just shivering, and you haven't been this bone cold since you were last in Sinnoh. Like you are just cold.
Not even when I was in the
at this
ocean?
point.
I was
Not
gonna
even
say
when
the
you were in the
ocean.
ocean.
When they almost drowned to death?
This is so cold because this is freezing winds and everything. That was a semi-tropical ocean what you were in.
That's
And you guys, honestly, can I get a tracking check from Seth, please?
That's 21.
21. Okay. 21, you're able to find the road among all the mud, and finally you guys make it to like the large like wooden fence area that sort of fences off the rest of the ranch. As you guys make it back to the Cornucopia daycare, you know, storming rain, everything's going on, but as you manage to like get up to the front of the house, you'll spot that there are a couple of different like grass types, like a vile plume and a gloom and a couple of things that are all sort of just on the porch, and they occasionally, each one of them seems to be taking turns concentrating on something. And as you get closer to the house, you notice the wind has like stopped and the droplets are less frequent. It seems like each of them seem to be concentrating on like low-level sunny days to keep the house from getting too fucked up by the storm.
Oh,
It's very cute.
that's so nice.
You guys managed to put your bikes up on the like little rack that's over there, because lots of trainers come out here to visit, so there is like a little area for bikes. Especially given the sheer amount of fucking times that the two like not members of this family just show up randomly. But you guys managed to put your bikes away. You are soaked through. You get to the front door. I would say at this point it's getting close to like 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. Seth, you would know that your parents would both be asleep by now, but the porch light is still on and the front room light is on.
Gotcha. Okay. I think when we get to the porch, I'm gonna let Oddish out to hang out with the other kind of Pokemon with it, and just kind of like, you know, I know my Pokemon that we have here are nice, so it's not going to be ostracized.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have Anchor go through and just dry all of us so that we don't mess up the floor inside the house.
Well, with you releasing this unnamed Oddish, it seems like Oddish sort of like immediately like is on the porch and walks over to these other Pokemon, and sort of like barely over the sound of the wind you hear Oddish of it like talking to these Pokemon. And like 2 of them turn over and start to look and give like a friendly greeting of the like 6 that are there, but the rest just kind of seem preoccupied with a lot of what they're doing. Of the like, you know, 6, it seems like Oddish immediately starts a conversation with like one gloom kind of thing of like, it's not being ostracized, it's just they're a little busy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it does seem to have a conversational partner in this moment. And the gloom kind of turns and looks and goes, gloom. And you can see the warping of stink just coming out of its mouth, the little like hot mirage in the air. And Oddish kind of, yeah.
Oddish is like, I'm gonna brush my teeth for the rest of my life, I swear to God.
Yeah, but
This Oddish
Oddish
does not want to be. This wants to be a blossom.
Oddish seems more than comfortable, so you guys can head into the house where it is warm inside.
Thank God.
The like front room light is on, the porch light was on, but the rest of the family is definitely asleep, given that it's like 9 or 10 in the afternoon. And there is the set of shoes next to the door that shows that like all of your family members are there. You guys can get dry. You guys can head upstairs to your different guest rooms, because you'll remember there's a bunch of different guest rooms that you guys can stay in. And basically nothing else of note is going to happen until the morning. You guys can bed down and be comfortable. Does that sound like a plan?
I think so.
Okay. Last episode we did the villain rolls off camera, so just a quick reminders to where everything stands in terms of the NPC roles. We have the Crimson Rockets at a D12. We have the Blue Rockets at a D12. We have an unnamed faction at a D12. We have Armand Kingsley at a D4. We have Vosco at a D12. We have Vermilion Construction Co. at a D20. We have the League at a D4. We have Bill working on getting you guys items at a D12. And we have Noah and Nels at a D12. Currently, the only ones that are not frozen, because we've started implementing when a change happens, that group gets frozen for a couple days so that we don't have to worry about things constantly shifting, are the Crimson Rockets, Vosco, Bill, and Noah and Nels. So those are the only 4 that we are going to be rolling for today. Because Matt got to roll the encounter die twice, I'm going to have him roll once. So that means it comes up to Kenna or Birdie, who's going to start this. Okay. Birdie, you're going to start us off. Birdie, you're going to go ahead and roll me a D12. I know that tells you so much about who you're rolling for, given they're all the D12s.
They're all D12s.
That's a 3.
3. Okay, so Vosco is going to be a D12 going into tomorrow. Okay. With that,
I actually don't mind about that one. I hate Vosco.
Kenna, go ahead and roll me a D12.
4.
4. Okay, that means that Noah and Nels are also not going to gain any growth between today and yesterday. Matt, go ahead and roll me D12.
Crimson Rockets, go! A 1.
Okay, well, you were not rolling for the Crimson Rockets. You were rolling for Bill, so Bill goes to a D12.
I don't need an item from Bill. Why should that be mine?
Birdie, go ahead and roll me a D12.
10.
Sorry,
10,
Torie.
okay.
Sorry, Birdie.
It's okay. You guys will get your items eventually. Okay, and that means that tomorrow we're going to get to roll for a lot more people because a lot of things are going to unfreeze tomorrow. Jesus. Okay.
Hey, highest chance though we have the potential for something to be knocked out. Or
yeah, straight up, if you guys roll a 4 tomorrow on the League, like I just get rid of one of the villain factions.
Oh my God, that'd be incredible.
There are 4 villain factions I could get rid of. One of them is just gone.
Yes.
But I've got a pitch for the nickname for the new Oddish.
Uh-huh.
So all Oddish are odd-ish, but this one's shiny. This one's just odd.
It's just odd.
You just call him Odd.
That's funny.
Odd is actually a really funny name. Okay, so we've done our villain rolls. We've done our night things. No developments happened tonight. So I think the only thing I have left. No, I'll save that for next episode. Yeah, I said nothing else was gonna happen tonight. I'll save it for next episode. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we'll save it for next time. Yeah, anyway, that'll be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us on today's episode of Unbeatable.
Next time.
We loved having you here. Next time, we're gonna talk about how I'm gonna
Next time we're gonna
keep
weather
foreshadowing
another
crazy
storm.
shit.
Stop.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Brainstorm.
Goodbye, everybody.
Continue to weather.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. This episode of Unbeatable has been brought to you by the members of our Patreon. Specifically, thank you, Apprentice of Link, for supporting us. Our patrons see our episodes early and get access to our Discord, where we interact with our community and gather questions for our monthly Q&As. See you next time, and stay unbeatable.
I am unbeatable, I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fold, because I am unbeatable. Earning every badge, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be the best trainer, you just wait. And I know the road ahead looks like it won't be easy. I am unbeatable. Standing by my side, got my friends with me to explore a whole world of possibilities. But no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome it together. Because we are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold, because we are unbeatable.